Good morning, you wonderful happy bunch. God, what a lovely day it is. It's a Thursday morning and it's absolutely brilliant today. Like, it just feels nice outside. I've just gone in an Esso garage. Just got a Subway built in, but the Subway don't open until bloody during the daytime. But I've been going in here a couple of days because it's the local shop to where I'm working. And well, there's other shops, but I thought I'll go in the Esso because I can use a Nectar card. But the bloody they haven't had the Nectar card reader thing working, well, ever. Like, it worked the first day I come in here, it worked. The little Indian person is not the happiest person in the world, and now it still doesn't work. So I might have to find another place to go. I only come in here because I want to get Nectar points, because we collect Nectar points so we can get Christmas shopping at Christmas time. Properly gutted about that. Little Indian person behind the counter is always, well, proper got a frown on him. I go, is the Nectar card working today? No. Oh, okay, no problem. Have a nice day. Well, oh, right, okay. What's that all about? Now, this is what we got here, look, little housing estate. This has got like flats and stuff in it. I want to come and have a look round here because, you know me, I'm interested in, you know, the way they're building the modern houses these days. I'm interested in it, but at the same time I'm a little bit like disappointed in it and a bit disgusted in it. It's one of them tricky situations, but I like to see how they've done it and what's around. So let's have a little look around here, shall we? It looks like we just go to a dead end and they've got an electric car charging point. Let's turn around and see what it's like. Nice chalk cliff up there, look. Difficult to work under, they are. So it looks like they've put like a little garden thing. This must be parking spaces here. Oh look, we've got electric car charging points. These are electric car charging points. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3 of them all the way along here. That's interesting. And so put like a little grassy area there with an old tree stump, that's a tree trunk there. But then they got these houses along there, look, and they just go all the way along there, all the way down to the end of the cliff behind me. They've got no driveways. The only parking they've got is outside their houses there, look. But they're not actual driveways, are they? Alright, they've got their own parking spaces. But if you want to charge up your electric car, you got to come park out here on the road like that. Oh dear. Perhaps it's for visitors or something. But it doesn't seem very attractive, does it? But people live in here. These are like, I don't know whether these are like flats or what. No, these are houses. These are houses. These ain't flats. The flats, maybe they're up there or something. But it's very strange. Like, what do you lot think about it? I don't know what to make of it. I really don't know what to make of the way they're building these houses these days. It just seems, what's wrong with a normal housing estate? Why do they have to build them with no driveways, really? All this weird modern, well, I say modern, but all this weird layout. There's the houses, look. They haven't got no driveways. Their front doors are literally right there, and then they have to park their cars over the road. That is, at least these people have got a little bit of a driveway. Not a very good one, mind you. These people have to park their cars out there on the path. Obviously it's designated parking, but yeah, very strange. These people have to park along here. That one's for sale. Them ones are down there. Look, they've got a little bit of a driveway, not a lot though. These ones haven't got any driveway. Look, they're having to park their cars outside on the street. These ones here are flats. Look, you can see they've got great big balconies, and they go right up there. There must be like 3-story flats. These haven't got any driveways, parking outside. See, it's no good, is it? I can't understand it. I just don't get it. There's more over there, look. Let's go around the back. Oh. If you go a little way up the road here, you come to a normal housing estate. Or do you? Oh, I thought you did. Yeah, you do. You come to a normal housing estate up here. And, you know, this is a normal place. Well, a little bit strange, but... no ball games. Okay, this is an old one. This is an older housing estate, this one. Probably built in the 70s or 60s, this one. But, I don't know, these haven't got much of a... See, that's the thing, there are some older ones that haven't got any driveways or anything either. So, it's a difficult thing. You can get to it from the back by coming down here. It's quite alright, I don't know. Don't really know what to make of them, to be honest. Are they good, are they not? I don't know, you tell me. Let's go, baby. What a lovely day. Well, so far anyway. Proper enjoying at the moment. The days. Won't be long now and it'll be cold again. Yeah, so personally I don't know, I can't seem to understand, like, well, I can understand the reason why they're building them without driveways, because what the reason is they want to maximise their space for building bloody houses. Because if they put a nice driveway and a nice garden onto every house, they'd probably only about get half of the houses what they get in there. So by cramming them all together, they can get more houses. That way they sell more, they get more money. It's all about money. The thing is, they don't really care about the living quality. They're all, I don't know, as well as the fact that it seems to be, well, I don't know, maybe people don't want, or I think foreign people and more of the modern generation, they don't really want a garden, do they? They don't want to, they want to sit inside on a phone or on a laptop or watching telly, streaming telly, you know, like streaming stuff. Not like watching it through an aerial, through a signal. They want to watch it through the internet. So they don't want to be outside. They don't want to garden. They don't want to sit and do gardening. So, and it's going to be the more modern generation, like my generation, you know, people that were born in the 90s, that are going to be probably buying these houses. Or people that were born in the early 2000s, and they're probably 18 or so, 20 years old. So I don't know, it just seems, I just don't know, I just think that it's cramming too many people into one small space, you know. Trying to park your car, I mean, surely you can't have a caravan, you can't have a trailer, you can't have anything like that. You're limited. If you live in these sort of houses, you're proper limited, you know. What happens if these people want to go and buy a caravan to go on holiday in? well then they'll have to go and pay to store it somewhere. Another faff. Whereas if they had a nice driveway, they could put the caravan on the driveway, you know. They did things proper back when they built houses before. They don't build many houses with driveways. They only build them with driveways, you know, the proper posh ones, but they're bloody expensive. They're like £700,000, £800,000, £900,000. Look at that, that's where the lorries park. Sometimes they park overnight there, and that there is rubbish. It's a bag of rubbish. And along there's a few bottles of piss and stuff. I mean, why piss in a bottle? You can just get out and piss on the floor. You know? You're staying there overnight, just piss on the floor. Don't shit on the floor, but piss on the floor. You can have a wee on the floor, do you know what I mean? And don't throw your rubbish out. That there, don't know, it don't zoom in far enough, but I know because I walk past it every day. That there's a bag of rubbish and it's been pulled out by foxes. And there's bags of bottles of piss in there, and along there's another bottle of piss about there somewhere. Because the lorries, they stop there overnight sometimes. I don't get it. Don't piss in bottles and leave the bottles on the floor. Just get out and piss on the floor, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? Crazy. And they wonder why they don't have a lot of respect, these lorry drivers. You're probably sitting there thinking, why are you moaning about everything? Well, I'm not moaning about everything. I'm pointing out facts. That is a fact. That is what they do. It's a fact. It ain't moaning about it. It's a fact. You know? It's just the same as the houses. It's a fact. Squash too many in one place, making people unsociable. Don't make them sociable, makes them unsociable. I don't know. Crazy old life. Anyway, what a lovely day. The sun is actually starting to rise now. We're getting some sort of daylight, and getting ready to enjoy the day and loving life. Put in the comments, what kind of house do you live in and how old is it? I'll start off. I live in a bungalow, small little bungalow, and it was built in 1956. It didn't originally have a driveway at the front, but I made one. Yeah, I succumbed. It was a garden, and this is where I'll admit that I did do the modern thing, and I got rid of the garden to put a blocked paved driveway, because I didn't want to park my car on the road. It has a driveway, the bungalow does. It's a shared one, goes down, and you're supposed to park your car in the back garden, where there is a garage. But going where I work early in the morning, driving up and down the driveway when the old people were there was a bit of a nuisance, because back then I had louder cars because I was younger. I was a young person back then, and I had cars with stupidly loud exhausts on, because that's what I liked. So I made a drive around the front so I didn't have to keep going up and down. Now I've got a nice quiet car. It doesn't matter, I park at the bottom by the garage. Hey, now I'm an adult and I am sensible. Oh, speaking of driveways, my neighbour, he's while I was camping the other week, he done the sealer on the driveway. Remember I said to you lot that my neighbour, he wanted to put a clear coat sealer on the block paving because he didn't like the dirt coming up between the block paving. Obviously the dirt, well, the sand and whatever, when it rains it splashes up against his house and things like that, and he didn't like that. Well, he's done the sealer now. He done a clear coat. He wanted to paint it black, the whole block paving. He wanted it like that dark grey blacky colour, and he done his little bit outside of his house, and I was like, I don't like it. He said, I'm going to do it all. I said, I don't want it, I don't like that. He said, oh, let me do the clear coat. I was like, yeah, okay, we'll have a clear coat, and then at least it'll stay red. I like the red block paving. Pardon me. Anyway, he's done it. He done the first half as a shiny bit, and then he run out of shiny stuff, so now he's done the second bit at the bottom in a matte. So it's still sealed, it just ain't shiny. I don't know, it looks alright, I ain't complaining about it, but this will be a test. I'm going to show you lot, I'll film it the next time we get some rain. and I'm willing to bet that it still splashes dirt up against his house. The reason being is because the dirt doesn't just come up, and the sand doesn't just come up between the block paving blocks, does it? I mean, you get dirt that gets blown across, you walk on it, you bring a little bit of dirt each time, you drive up and down it, as I do, because I park at the bottom, I bring a little bit of dirt with me, and the rain has dirt in it anyway. I mean, let's say for example you've just washed your car, and then we get that bit of rain where it's just a few spits. You don't get proper, you get a few spits. You look at your car, the little round marks where the rain landed, little bits of dirt, because the rain has got dirt in it, because we've got a dirty atmosphere in these days, dust and smoke and all sorts in the atmosphere. That goes into the clouds, the rain comes down, it picks up the dirt, the dust, everything sticks in, the rain droplets comes down with it and brings it back down to earth. That's what happens. So we've got dirty rain. Alright, not all rain, but most rain, depending on what area you're in as well. If you're in a dusty area, anyway, I know it happens. So I reckon he's still going to splash dirt up against his house. But I said to him, I hope that it doesn't, because I want him to be happy. I don't want him to be always out there fanning around with that bloody driveway. I want him just to leave it as it is. Now he's done it, hopefully it will be alright for him, and then he'll leave it alone and he won't keep fanning around out there. I had a long old conversation with him about it. I think he's definitely got OCD, but he's a nice bloke, so hopefully the driveway now is how he wants it. So, but I know a lot of you were saying, oh, it's not going to work. I was like, I know. A lot of you were putting it on the comments, weren't you? But there you go, he's done it now. So we'll see how it turns out, you lot. We shall see. Look. That's what I mean, look. Bottles of piss, rubbish, cans of Coke, plates, all just left by the side of the road. It's disgusting, isn't it? Bloody hell. Must have something wrong with them to have piss like that. What's that all about? That one's from Poland. Lunatics. See? I told you. Bottles of bloody to have piss that bloody yellow, but that's what it is. You know that's what it is. All just lying on the side of the road where they've just thrown it out. They've stayed there overnight, filled up. There's even the plates there, the dirty plates, paper plates with the tins of fish or whatever it is they've had. Paper plates, put it in. Alright, they put it in a rubbish bag, but they just left it there. Fox has come along and it ripped it apart. Mad, absolutely mad. Well, hey, you lot! The Thursday is over. Tomorrow's Friday, and man, do you know what? What a bloody brilliant week it's been. It's just been absolutely 100% fantastic week. And I love it. Hey? Watch out, you lot. We're behind a lorry. Watch out for flying bottles of piss and rubbish. You never know what's around the corner, you lot. Could be a flying bottle of piss coming right at your face. Look at that, they're building more houses and whatever and whatnot over there as well. Bloody hell. Haha, it's always crazy around at this particular roundabout, because there's cars running, you know, like cutting up lorries, and they're bibbing at each other, and then, you know, you got people running red lights, because all these lights, there's traffic lights all over these roundabouts. Look, everywhere there's traffic lights, and they all run them and try to get around here, and they cut each other up. Sometimes people try and get down this small bit of road here and cut in front of you, and all over the place. Look, their lorries all cutting in front of each other. There's only one lane there, but they all try and get in front of all each other. It's a crazy old place, you know. You have to sort of well, it's not supposed to be everyone for themselves, but that's what it turns out to be. It's a crazy old place around here, you know. People don't care if they crash into you either. But there you go, love it. All you can smell as well is weed. It's just weed everywhere. Like, I mean, cannabis, you know. That's all you can smell. People everywhere just puffing on it. I tell you what, the amount of people that drive around here puffing on that stuff, you know, if half of them got pulled over, there wouldn't be many cars left on the road. There's more of that now than there is bloody drink drivers, I tell you. It's a very crazy place. But never mind. Let's get through this little bit of traffic and we'll have a wonderful life. You lot, pretty much at the end of the journey now, so thanks for watching as usual. Don't forget about the super thanks. You can send me a super thanks if you want. It'll help support me and this channel a massive amount, you know. And also, as I said before, only 14% of you lot are actually subscribed to this channel. So if you like it, and it ain't all about talking about rubbish like this, you know, I do all sorts of things, repairing lawnmowers, motorhomes, CB radio, ham radio, you know, campsites. I've got a few, I've started reviewing the campsites now in a little way, not proper reviews, but I've started videoing camping trips and then telling you what I think about the campsites and showing you all about the campsites. So if you like that sort of stuff as well, that's also in there. But there's stuff of everything. But sometimes I do just sit in the car and I talk to you about something which I think is my observation on the world, you know, something which is crazy or something which is funny or whatever, funny stories or whatever. I do those as well, which is what this video is all about. But yeah, man, think about it. I'd appreciate a subscribe and I'd appreciate a super thanks, because I've got many projects on the go, and you know, every penny that I earn from my job goes on, apart from the kids and the wife, everything else, every spare penny goes on those projects. So you know what I mean. I'll catch you later on, you lot. Thanks for watching, appreciate every single one of you lot, and I'll catch you on the next one. So enjoy yourselves and love life, you lot. We're coming out the tunnel now. Ciao for now. Ha ha.